Hi everybody, Janice here. Huge welcome. I'm going to do another bloom today. I know so many of you really love the blooms, and there's also still so many people that are battling. So we're going to go through it slowly again. And yeah, practice makes perfect. So hopefully, those people that are struggling will just keep practicing and be able to do something beautiful. So while I'm speaking about blooms, please go over and support a channel called Resonating Art by Amy M. She does sensational blooms as well as other things. It's a great channel. Her videos are just really nice, to the point, explains everything really nicely, and you won't be disappointed. I'll put the link, her link, in my description. So I'm just keeping an eye on the temperature of my resin. It's 28 now, degrees Celsius. So you'll have to, I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. I've got my alcohol inks and I've got some ocean white. So my mold is nice and level. And I've got my little container that I'm going to mix my white pigment paste in. And just always remember, don't use a lot of pigment paste. It's heavy and it will sink and it won't give you a good bloom. Rather have less than more. So I'm only going to put a little bit. I'm going to put a bit on the end of a stick. I'll show you what how much I put on. And I mix it with about 15 mils. I kind of fill my little cup about halfway with my resin that I've got mixed there. So you can see I'm only putting a little bit on. And then I mix that in really well. I'm not going to put it in a piping bag. I'm going to just do freehand bloom today. Now, I just want to speak about the resins for my South African subscribers. I know there's quite a few of you. There's two resins that I use, and one is from Resin SA, and one is called Crystal 10, and that's from AMT Composites. Now, when I use the resin from Resin SA, I can take it to a much higher temperature. I can go up to about 35, and my bloom will still be great. I find with this resin, with the Crystal 10, it's amazing resin, but the temperature, I kind of find that I've done quite a few experiments with the blooms. I take it from between 31 and 33. After that, it just gets too thick. So there is a difference. So it's a good lesson because you've got to just experiment with your own resin. So I'm taking the temperature again now. I can feel my cup is nice and warm, and it's 31. I think it was 31.1 or 31.7. And it's like the perfect consistency. It's not too thick. It's kind of, I would say, like warm honey. And this will give me it'll pull beautifully towards the middle. And it's going to form your petals in a much better way. So I'm just taking out a few of the air bubbles. Remember to go around the side of these molds. The bubbles love to cling onto the sides for some reason. And I just pull them up to the top. If they don't pop, I'll go over it with my heat gun and just remove the bubbles. Those ones that cling to the side can be so stubborn. Right, so I'm good, and I'm going to put my sapphire blue alcohol ink in first. I put some jade in the middle, the jade green. You can see there, they just, oh my gosh, they are so stubborn. Trying to get those little bubbles out. And then I felt like the jade green had taken over a little bit, so I just put a few more drops of my sapphire blue around the edge, and then I blended it in. You can blend it in any way you like. I'm just doing kind of a bit of a spiral towards the middle. And then I went in with my white, and I've sped this up quite a lot so that you don't have to sit through the whole thing. It does take a little bit of time. And you can see already that the inks are starting to pull in towards the center. So that's the kind of movement that you really want to be able to see straight away. And then I just quickly went over it with my little silicone pen, and I pulled out any little blobs. So this is the next day, and I've mixed 100 grams of my 1:1 resin again, and I mixed in some more black mica powders, and I'm going to put that over the back, and once again use my heat gun just to pop any of the bubbles, and I'll cover it and I'll leave it overnight to cure. Right, so this is the next day. I did take it out of the mold, and this was the result. I thought it was pretty lovely. I think the colors are gorgeous. And so yeah, if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section, and I will do my best to answer all of them. Other than that, have a great week, and I will see you on the next video.